Orientation is there.
Okay. Just check it is like. Sir, if you are done, just move. Hold this.
It's not yet.
Not yet. First ask them to put one power. Yeah, sir. Wait. Yes, life now. Life. That is you want. No. Camera के बीच में. Sir.
Dear parents and students, we will start the program exactly at 10 a.m. So I kindly request all of you to take your seats.
This way.
No, losing this.
This one. This one. This can be loose. Or this way you want. Okay. Fine.
More. Here,
Here is the rotation. No, you are doing it.
looking like this. It is not. Our music. This side.
I think this orientation is not correct.
No. This is
This
all
is-
ball headed. No, this is this ball headed. This is slightly different.
Let me check. You take your one, sir, but we let me fall.
Loosen this completely. Will tighten it.
It won't. Where you have played it. Let it be like this. We'll do.
Thank you all. There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than one you are capable of living. Nelson Mandela. A very good morning to the dignitaries on the stage, the NSB team, parents and our dear students. I, Santosh NC, and with my co-host, Dr. Priyanka Pegu, will be your host for today's program. NSB today rejoices in inducting the cohort of 2024-26 batch. Today marks the beginning of a great journey for every student seated here. As we come together, there's one element that encapsulates the essence of our institution, its value and the pride we all share. That is our college anthem. This anthem is more than just a song. It is a tribute to the legacy of our college, a reflection of our unity, and a source of inspiration for every student, faculty member, and alumnus. I request you to rise for the college anthem. Let us experience with pride and joy while honoring the tradition of NSB Bangalore.
नामक विद्यालय करुणा कौशलशील संप्रदायन जय 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 हे NSB नामक विद्यालय.
While we request you to remain standing, light is considered as a symbol of auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance. Light brings brightness with it and removes darkness. Light also represents knowledge. To do the honor, I request the dignitaries to come forward and light the lamp. As a president of NSB, I also request mothers to please join in that lighting. Mothers, kindly join
Parents, please.
Clap for all the mothers.
Thank you, dignitaries. Dr. A.V. Rao has massive work experience of over 37 years. During his working days, he worked in India and abroad, traveled extensively to more than 10 countries, trained professionals in various countries, and participated in more than 40 workshops and seminars. During his current tenure, he is currently serving as the Dean of Administration and spearheading the faculty team in the area of logistics and supply chain management. He has catalyzed the association with National Entrepreneurship Network to start an entrepreneurial cell and many such associations to aid student internship and placement. He has also worked very hard to deliver experiential learning to the students of logistics and supply chain management by arranging guest lectures, seminars, and industrial visits. I request Dr. A.V. Rao sir to welcome the gathering.
Good morning and a warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais and to my faculty colleagues. More importantly, when you join us, to the family of NSB, into NDA, PGDL, DDA, parents and the guardians joined us on this occasion, I deem it as a privilege to invite you all to this inaugural function. Every moment is a fresh new beginning, a wonderful inauguration of the great cosmic journey through the universe. We can do whatever we want. We can change the reality at any moment. This is the plan. What a pleasant occasion it is to see this August gathering assembled here on the eve of inauguration of new academic session 2024. At the outset, on behalf of my NSB family, I extend a warm welcome to Sri Laxminarayanan, Global Head, Automation and Transformation Cyient. We are delighted to have you with us today. Now I now request our Honorable Director to kindly welcome him with a token of our memorial. I feel it as my pleasure and an honor to welcome our Honorable President, Dr. Sridharamurthy. Now I request our Honorable Director to please be on this occasion. It's my privilege to welcome our Director, Dr. Sridharamurthy, on this occasion. I'm delighted to invite my faculty to join here. My faculty colleagues adding color to this occasion. The most important persons, the purpose and the reason of this function are our newly joined student friends of NSB into various programs. Their parents, guardians joined us on this occasion to ensure that their wards start their journey satisfactorily at NSB. Today's generation is on the brink of an education revolution that promises to democratize access to quality education and make learning more personalized and inclusive. Your journey towards attainment of this cohort goal begins here and with NSB today. I sincerely thank you all for all your conscious decision to join us, and you will definitely be rewarded with the best outcomes. I thank you all for joining and enjoy this inaugural function. My best wishes to the new joiners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We also welcome Dr. A.V. Rao, sir, wholeheartedly to this event. Thank you.
Dr. Srinidhi K. Parthasarathy is a passionate teacher and academic administrator with 32 years of academic and corporate experience in managing operations at university, B school, and large projects. He has delivered 2,500 plus invited talks and done 800 plus television shows on spirituality and management. Quality management based on spirituality contained in ancient Indian wisdom forms his area of research. He is a skilled and qualified leader engaged in education management and students in the areas of operations management, project management, entrepreneurship, and Indian knowledge system encompassing management lessons from Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, and Mahabharata for over 16 years now at MBA and PGDM level. He is now serving as the director of NSB Bangalore. It is my honor to invite Dr. Srinidhi K. Parthasarathy to welcome the guest for the day and to inspire our students in setting the right vision to achieve their goals in life.
नमो नमस्ते अखिल यंत्र देवता द्रव्याय सर्वक्रतवे क्रियात्मने वैराग्य भक्त्यात्मजयानुभाविता ज्ञानाय विद्या गुरवे नमो नमः। ज्ञानाय विद्या गुरवे नमो नमः। The most respected chief guest of the day, Shri Laxminarayanan ji, the Honorable President of NSB Bangalore, Dr. S.R. Sridharamurthy, the Dean of Academics, Dr. A. Venkateshwar Rao, the Deputy Director, the heads of programs, the faculty members, parents, the admission team, because of which we are all here today. And my dearest students, what a pleasure it is to stand in front of you today. All of you are extremely fortunate to be a part of this great institution. NSB breeds development of character and competence. If you look at our logo, you can see two infinite signs there. It is a combination of two infinities. What are these two infinities? Swami Vivekananda said that the manifestation, what is the purpose of education? Purpose of education is the manifestation of the already existing perfection inside a man. There is perfection inside. Manifestation of that perfection is the purpose of education. This is what Vivekananda said. And what is that infinity? What is that perfection? It is the knowledge inside you, and it is the delight inside you. Two infinities are there inside you. That is why our logo talks about two infinities. It's a combination of two infinities. The two C's which we see in the lighter blue of our logo, which you are seeing here in front of all of you, talks about character and competence. How do you build your character? You have been in education for more than almost 2 decades now, and you're going to be nurtured in terms of building your character and competence. 3 skills are very important to develop competence. First thing is the interpersonal skills. The second is technical skills. And the third is conceptual skills. These 3 skills form the foundation of your skill development. So that is the competence which NSB builds in every of its graduates. So we have seen that the potential inside you is infinite, and that it has to be just nurtured. We have systems in place. The systems of punctuality and timeliness. NSB insists on 100% attendance. Even though the university talks of 75% or 80%, we say 100% is what you should have. We have awards for punctuality and timeliness. We have certificates for students who have more than 95% attendance, because punctuality is the hallmark of a manager. Time is God. Time is God. We need to understand that. We have put in a lot of capacity building activities over the next 2 years for you, like the business news analysis, personality development labs, career development labs by our corporate relations team. All in all, across the country, we have more than 5,500 approved MBA institutions across India by AACTE, more than 5,500. But we have students converging into NSB. Why is that? Because economics taught in all these institutions, marketing taught in all these institutions, finance taught in all these institutions might be the same. But what augments these curriculum is that skill development which happens at NSB. Each of you, we promise today on behalf of all the faculty members who form the wisdom quotient that you will mature as responsible citizens, not only of this country but internationally. For this particular function to basically echo the values of NSB, we have invited the chief guest of the day who has practiced these values in his life. First of all, Sri Laxminarayanan ji is our Board of Studies member of our PGDM program. His inputs have been invaluable in terms of building our curriculum. Not only that, very importantly, when I asked him for his profile, he sent me 4 lines. And he also went ahead and asked me, is that enough? I think geniuses talk less, but work more. When we delve deep into his achievements, it is not 4 lines. Even 4 textbooks will not be enough to define this personality called Sri Laxminarayanan. When we talk of innovation, when we talk of transformation, the first thing, the first quality a person should have is empathy. We start with empathy in a design thinking class. Dr. Sridharamurthy has taught me. And we also, he is a professor of design thinking. And empathy, because what utility is it is for others. Every second we breathe, we need to be useful to others. He passed out his schooling with 96% marks. That's not there in the profile. He passed out his schooling with 96% marks and wanted to join a great college, within inverted commas, from BITS to IITs. But he did not know how to fill up the forms, and did not know how to write the SOP. So he landed in a government college, doing his engineering. He is a double engineering graduate in EEE and technology, computer science, at Government College of Technology near Trichy. That was the time he felt that I did not have connections with me who could guide me how to write these forms and how can I project myself. He said there might be so many people who might be facing my problem. That was the empathy. Facing my problem. And so he thought, what can I do for these people? When we look at records today, 265 million students enroll in schools every year. And 3.5 million students drop out from schools every year. This is the survey which has been done. So how can I help these 3.5 million students who are not confident to face the next stage, who are not confident to go and use their potential to the next stage? That was the time his heart melted like gold. Gold's purity is when you melt gold. The Alvas say, Shuttu uraitha nan pon, un tirumeni oli obbadu. Shuttu uraitha nan pon. Nan pon in Tamil is gold, nan pon is pure gold. So, his heart melted, and that was the name of his NGO. He started his NGO, called as the Gold Heart NGO. This NGO has connected with schools all over India. Schools all over India, and the less challenged students who could not express themselves, he connected and started developing these people not to drop out of schools. 10th standard pass, they go into diploma, back out in 10 days. So this was the effort where he enrolled into this Gold Heart NGO, all consultants, teachers, mentors, everybody, and said there has to be a thread of connection to give information to all people who are underprivileged in terms of expressing themselves. The Bhagavad Gita says, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te gnanam gnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Gnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. All these tattvadarshis who had realized their purpose of life became a part of that NGO. If somebody has to become good to great, like how Jim Collins has written in his book, Good to Great, first you should have hands-on experience. You should have hands-on experience. I was reading a book by one of the great management practitioners and preachers, Swami Bodhananda. The first line he writes in that book, all consultants are living failures. That is the first line of the book. But here we have a consultant who first practiced what he is consulting. Unless and until you soil your hands, you cannot advise. Because an acharya is one swayam acharate yasmat tasmat acharyavan bhavet. A person who practices can only preach. Otherwise, it's going to be theory and no empathy. So, Sri Laxminarayanan ji, true to the Bhagavad Gita verse of Gnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha, started the Gold Heart Foundation because he has two parallel lives. One is consulting, one is social work. And both of them are going parallel to each other and has been extremely successful in both these endeavors, what he has embraced. At present, he is serving as the global head of automation and transformation for Cyient. It's a technology company. Transformation comes when we transform. It's not that I don't transform and then I look at everybody to transform. Because very importantly, transformation comes through hearing, transformation comes through churning, transformation comes through practicing. Only then invention comes and stands in front of you. Atma va are, shrotabhyaha, manthabhyaha, nididhyasitabhyaha, drashtabhyaha. That is what the Upanishad says. In our Board of Studies meeting, Sri Laxminarayanan ji would never speak a word before he hears everybody else. Only after taking all the inputs in the Zoom meeting, if you are having online, he will raise his hand. And when asked, only he is going to speak. That is the quality of a great teacher, a great practitioner. That person is heading transformation and automation at Cyient today. He is an experienced management consultant with experience in providing AI, analytics, and digital consulting for many Fortune 500 companies. Now, when he couldn't join bids to IITs, after joining TCS after his engineering degree, after he went on to do his MBA from IIM Lucknow. What he could not get after his schooling, he achieved through his own transformation. So transformation is a continuous process. He is an accomplished TEDx speaker and also a visiting faculty at IIM Kolkata, IIM Lucknow, and IIM Amritsar. He has been guiding many MSMEs. Very importantly today, my dear friends, MSME forms the backbone of Indian economy. And reports say that 79 MSMEs are going for Bureau of Industrial Finance and Reconstruction every day. 79 MSMEs are being challenged every day. And this is the segment Sri Laxminarayanan ji has been addressing. How can we transform them? How can we really bring them to what their potential is? He has embraced the Confederation of Indian Industries and NASSCOM for the restructuring and rebuilding of MSMEs. We are extremely happy to have such a person who does not speak about himself but makes his presence feel in every place he goes. Thank you so much, Sri Laxminarayanan ji, for being here, and it's our real pleasure to have you. Our President, Dr. Sridharamurthy, requires no introduction. The work speaks about the man for the benefit of students and the parents who are here today for the first time to NSB. Dr. Sridharamurthy is a postgraduate in veterinary sciences and was a gazetted officer for 6 years. He was born in this village, Singanagraha. He was born in this village, and when he was in government service, his father said, if you are in government service, you will service yourself and you will not serve the society. So you will have to do something to serve the society rather than being in a government service. He resigned his government job, went to the United States of America to do his MBA from the University of North Carolina. There, he has been a scholarship student throughout his life from his first standard. And when he went to the US, how to fend for his fees. So there is something called as dignity of labor and management. So he started working like a server in a restaurant. He worked as a server in a restaurant, earned his own earnings, and then paid his fees. After 2 years, he came back and started working as a visiting faculty and also a faculty in some MBA colleges. 2008, he started National School of Business at JP Nagar, and in 2019, we have this phenomenal temple of learning, NSB Bangalore, which today offers MBA, PGDM, and we are debuting into BBA, undergraduation. Dr. Sridharamurthy is a PhD in services innovation. He has done his doctoral degree in developing a scale in services innovation and is a passionate teacher by heart. Even today he comes to classes. He is a passionate teacher by heart. He teaches or professes strategic business, international business, and the art and science of thinking. These are some of his core areas. Professor A.V. Rao has been our Dean of Administration. His employee number is 001. He is the first employee of this particular organization, has been in the institution from 2008. Our faculty members are not passionate about teaching, they are passionate about students. Very importantly, Sarasa, Sama, Dana, Veda, and finally Danda. So let us go through all these phases without the Danda, that is punishment, from the faculty members who are going to create delight in the learning spaces. With this, I welcome all of you to this great day for each of the student who is sitting here, because you are beginning a new chapter. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking speech and welcoming the guests and the dignitaries. We feel extremely honored to have Mr. Laxminarayanan, Global Head of Automation and Transformation Cyient, among us today. I request sir to address the new cohort.
Good morning, everyone. Good. So nice to be here, and good to begin a Monday morning with a speech from Sridharamurthy sir. I feel so honored and privileged to be here and motivated. In fact, I have a meeting with my CEO at 12 o'clock. I know how the conversation with my CEO would be, but before that, a good pep talk from Sridharamurthy sir is going to help me out now. It has really helped me. I think every Monday morning I have to listen to him once before I go to my office. Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful introduction and setting the context. But every word that he mentioned, not about me, but the points that he mentioned about the MBA students and everything, I can completely resonate with everything that he mentioned. I'll be honest with you, when I was sitting in two government colleges, one was a state government college, the other one was a central government college. This orientation program takes me back 15 years, 2009, when I joined my MBA at IIM Lucknow. I was part of a similar orientation program sitting on the other side. But I never had the privilege of having such a great, grand first ball sixer on day one. Okay, so you know how the government colleges work, right? So it's more like a kind of a normal, typical function. Okay, so I'm very happy that you all have got an opportunity to hear diverse perspectives, importantly perspectives that's going to help you out to have a successful career ahead. Okay, so here I would like to share a bit of my experience over the last 19 years in the market, the way the things that have helped me out. I believe that you on the other side, as a student sitting on the other side, if you're able to do certain corrections which I could not do when I was sitting on the other side, if you're able to have certain perspectives which would help you to have a long-term career, I think that's what I would like to share in the next few minutes. So I just put across slides, but I'll just walk you through quickly. First of all, how many of you have clarity what do you want to do in life? These 2 years, post 2 years, do you have a clarity what do you want to do in life? Can you raise your hands if you have clarity? Good, one person at least. As usual, typical Indian static problem, 2 people. I'm sure if I ask this question again and again, slowly many hands will go up. That's for sure. Thank you very much. This is the first thing I want you to come out of. Oh, 3, good. So slowly, I'm sure most of you have a bit of clarity of what you want. Otherwise, you could have, you would be like me on the other side. Like I also did not have clarity when I was sitting in the orientation program. My humble request is, first of all, fix a goal for yourself. What do you want to do in life? I missed a lot of things in life because I did not have clarity. I did not have exposure. As Sir rightly mentioned, I had a great score in 12th, but could not get into a good college because I came from a tier 2 town where I went to the tuition masters, I went to a few of the teachers I know, a very small world I was in, and obviously the kind of exposure that I got, the guidance I got, I could not take the right decisions at the right time. So that put me in a kind of a college, and which I don't regret definitely. Today, a lot of learnings that I've got is from the government college at STD, GCT. But BITS Pilani or IIT Madras versus GCT would have made a big difference, for sure. That small change in the needle, okay, that small change in the direction would have taken my life in a different way altogether, okay. So that's the same thing I wanted to tell you, like, please get a lot of exposure to a lot of things. Because the moment, I can tell you one thing confidently, are you aware of the complete word? Known is a drop, unknown is an ocean, we always say that, right? And we never know the complete word. And even today, I'm still learning. Whenever I walk into a classroom as a faculty, I want to learn from the students. Whenever I go into a meeting with my CEO, I want to learn from his experience. Because somebody with 35 years experience on the other side, if he is asking a question on what is his thought process that is prompting him to ask this question, and learning from him. That learning never stops, that exposure never stops. My humble request is, please gain a lot of exposure. That's going to help you out. Let's start the journey of gaining exposure and experience from here. The more the exposure you get, the more the opportunities you will find in the market. The limited the exposure, the limited the experience, the limited the opportunities, and the more the mistakes. It is always better that somebody makes a mistake and we learn from their mistakes, right? Than we making the mistake and learning from our own mistakes. Okay? So please take care of it. First step is fix a goal for yourself. Because goal means, typical question, I'm sure you would have faced it in different points of life. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, your long-term goal, short-term goal? I'm sure many people would have asked this question, either during your UG interview or in the B school admissions interview, you would have faced this question. I know that it's not easy to answer that. The way the market is evolving, the way things are changing, it's not at all easy to answer the question. But at least you should have a direction. Okay? If you're directionless, it's not going to help you. The direction like, okay, I would like to be in this particular industry, or in this particular field at least, like finance, marketing, HR, because you're getting into MBA now or BBA, at least this clarity of which direction you want to take, you should form it in the next 6 months or max 1 year. So second year, you're going to choose electives. So you need to have the clarity, what are the electives that you're going to choose, and this path is going to help you out. That's the first step. Fix a goal. That goal clarity is going to help you out in taking a lot of decisions. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a direction, it's going to be confusion all throughout your life. And maybe at the age of 30, 35, the moment you are married, the moment you have kids, when you are going to give direction to the kids, you will realize you will start regretting. I have 2 daughters. Now I am on the other side. Okay? So that's my point. Please pick up a right goal for you. At least the goals evolve. I completely agree. You are not going to fix a goal which is for the next 30 years. Correct? But the goals evolve, but have the clarity of that goal. That's the first point. The second point, I'm sure when you talk about a goal, are you ready for achieving the goal today? Not. Definitely not. All of us are not ready. I want to be a CEO someday. That's my goal. Even today I have a goal. And I want to earn some 7-digit salary, 8-digit salary. That's a number that I keep in my mind. And I want to move, importantly, I want to move my family from middle class to upper middle class to the next level. Not worrying about any financial challenges. So of course you are also coming with that dream, right? I'm sure you want to take your family away from the current middle class to the next level, right? Your parents are struggling. They have taken your family from their parents' level to the next level. You want to move your family to the next level. Is it going to happen overnight? No. Overnight it's not going to happen. So you need to assess yourself. That goal that you have kept, how are you going to achieve it? What are the different things that you have to do now to achieve that goal? This is typical corporate approach, I would say, but still, it really works out. If you are able to find out the 3-4 things that you can do in the next 2 years that can help you out, that's going to help you to achieve your goals. But it is up to you, by the way. It is introspection. You need not declare to anyone what you want to do in the next 2 years. But at least to yourself, you should have the clarity of the goal, and that goal, how are you going to achieve it, that action plan, you should have it. And this is where I would say that you need to find a good mentor. How many of you have good mentors here? Very good. I'm seeing more hands going up. Nice. A good mentor makes a lot of difference in your career, in your personal life also. Okay? Your friend is a good mentor, isn't it, in personal life? Whenever we are confused, we go to them and they confuse us more, isn't it? But a good mentor would always help you out, going that extra mile and helping us to understand how we can achieve the goals. And a mentor you should choose in such a way that they are motivating you, inspiring you. Okay? So please do that. That's something is going to make a difference in your journey, because 2 years will fly like this. I'm telling you. The 2 years that you are spending here, I'm sure it's going to fly like this. Suddenly the same stage, the faculty will be sitting down, students will be sitting on top with the convocation ceremony. Orientation to convocation will be just flying like stuff. And I'm happy that you are in the right place at the right time. You know about the market, the recession and everything. Everyone is trying to find an opportunity to get into a kind of a classroom now. Because the jobs hunting is a problem. Okay, the retention of the job is a problem. Everybody is struggling. This is the best time to be in a college. And I'm happy that you have joined the college at the right time. The market is going to be tougher going forward. I'll be honest with you. That means you have to equip yourself more with better skills and compete against others in a better way so that you are coming out in flying colors in the way you want it. I am very confident that all of you will find a job, no doubt at all. But are you going to be happy with the job that you are going to get? After 2 years, you will be happy with any job that you get, I am sure, because I was part of the place com in my campus. Everyone is happy with the job that they get. But after 5 years, you should have the same happiness that I got into the right job, the right salary, the right skills, everything you should be happy. If the statement is ringing bells, then you will start working on this. I know it is not easy for you to connect the dots. Get a plan ready for you. Next 2 years, what you are going to do, how you are going to do it. An action plan is very, very important. A goal without an action plan is a waste of time. It's only a dream, right? What is the difference between a dream and a goal? A dream is a fantastic goal, okay, no doubt about it, but it should not make you sleep, ideally. Okay, dreams, only when we sleep we get dreams. But actually a real dream, a real goal should not make you sleep, should make you worried, concerned about how you are going to achieve it, and you have to work towards achieving it, and that's not an easy thing. Please have an action plan. If you don't have the visibility of how you are going to achieve it, mentors are going to help you out, faculties here are going to help you out. And again, I am telling you, this is something from my personal experience. Faculties are not just for teaching. I am still connected to all the faculties who have taught me. I still go back to my campuses. Last week I was in Lucknow. I go back to GCT every quarter. I spend a day there because I'm part of the board of studies there also. And I talk to my faculty. Faculties are there to coach you, guide you, mentor you. Okay, for you, they are just as a professor teaching you some subject, but you can have a conversation beyond that if you want, if you are really interested. If you know their background, most of them would have come from industry. Have a conversation with them. You'll get a better view of what is happening in the market. And every person who comes here to deliver a guest lecture, have a conversation with them, connect with them, engage with them. That's going to throw a lot of insights about what is happening in the market, which is very important because you're getting into a small world now. This small world is just preparing you to a bigger world outside. If you want to understand what's happening in the bigger world, every person who walks into this campus, you need to have a connect with. LinkedIn, I mean Instagram, I'm sure you're all very hyperactive, no doubt about it. LinkedIn, are you active? If so, very good. Active means not passively consuming content or actively consuming content. You have to generate content, you need to create a brand for yourself, that's something you should focus on. And based on your goal, can you work on some certifications beyond what is being taught in the classroom? I know I'm making Kavita's ma'am's job easy now. Now, if you start working on all these aspects, certifications, if you're taking finance, these are the 3 certifications that can help me find a better job, or that can take me to a better goal, or the goal that I want to aspiring for. That clarity, finance, what should I do? Marketing, what should I do? HR, what should I do? What you are learning is an hygiene factor. What market needs is a skill. What you are gaining here is knowledge. There is a difference between knowledge and skill. What is the difference?
Practicality.
Sorry?
Practicality.
Practicality, yes. Experience. How many of you have experience here? Very few hands. Good. If you want to gain more experience, please start working on a lot of things beyond what is being taught in the classroom. Approach and nearby every concept that you learn here. I'll put it this way. Every concept that you learn here in this classroom, can you apply it for your real life? That's the beauty of BBA and MBA. Engineering is really tough to apply in our own world. Correct? I studied electrical engineering. The moment current goes off in my house, my parents will ask, go and fix it. Because I have to tell them like that is electrician's job. I am an electrical engineer. I will take care of power grids. That's how I used to explain to my parents. But MBA is something that you can apply it in your own life. Every concept, right from finance, P&L, cash flow, balance sheet, to marketing, that is branding for some other company, branding for yourself. Everything that you are learning, you can apply it in your own world. And you can create a better version of you. That's what we all expect, right? Can you become a version 2.0 of yourself when you walk out to this campus? If you're able to do that, every faculty sitting here would be proud of you. They would love to invite you back for the next orientation program after 3 or 4 years to come and address the students here, because you are the best person to come back here and talk to the students of how you can spend 2 years of college life in this campus, because you know this campus better than anyone else. How many of you want to come back as a guest here for the orientation program after 5 years? Ideally all, isn't it? You're not interested? No? Good. I'm seeing more hands going up for this than other questions. Very happy to see that. Get ready for this. That's important. So pick up your skills, pick up the trainings, pick up projects, live projects and stuff that's going to help you out and work on your resume. I know that this is not the right time to talk about it, but it is important for me to talk about it for the simple reason, at the end of the day, 2 years, 1.5 years after today, you are going to sit for the placements with a 2-page document which is going to define. It is like your horoscope for wedding. Okay? So how we want the best horoscope, but of course we can't change the horoscope now. Correct? CV or resume is completely in your hands. This is something which is completely in your hands. You can decide how you want to shape it up when you're sitting for the placements. And you have still 1.5 more years. Okay? 18 months from today for you to reshape your career towards the goal that you want, towards the career options that you want to aspire for. And it's not rocket science. If you are motivated, all we need is motivation. Capabilities come next. Okay? Motivation. You become what you believe. Sir was speaking about Bhagavad Gita, right? A simple statement from that. You become what you believe in. If you believe that you can become a kind of a CEO of a company 10 years from now, or even after 2 years you want to become a CEO, you can become an entrepreneur and you can become the CEO of the company. It is completely in your hands. Okay? Please aspire. That is important. That aspiration, if you don't have it, rest all, I mean, you'll be just another MBA graduate passing out of this college. Do you really want to be one like that? Do you know how many people pass out of these schools every year? Do you really want to be one amongst the lakhs? No, right? Does it make a difference to your life or to your family? I'm sorry, it's a genuine question coming from me. It was not part of the speech, but I just wanted to ask you. You need to make that effort to be that differentiator, something that differentiates you from others who are passing out of this campus. Everyone should remember you for good reason. Okay? And companies should love to hire you when they are seeing your resume. Get your resume ready in that format, in the way you want it, and focus on your personal branding. This is where LinkedIn comes into picture. Okay? Anyone has more than 20,000 followers in Instagram here? Nobody is an influencer in Instagram. You do not know that you can make money from Instagram? Sir was speaking about funding your own college fees, right? Sridhar sir did that. Do you know that you can fund your own college fees? Next term fees you can get it ready from Instagram, LinkedIn and all these places. I'll tell you one story which I met. This is, I went to a college in Chennai. I was conducting mock interview, this was 12 years back, 2012. At that point of time, influencer marketing was not a big thing. Second year student, I was taking an interview. I saw it in the resume. That person wrote, she was a lady from Northeast. She wrote herself as an YouTube influencer. I was a bit surprised, this was 12 years back. And I asked her like, okay, what do you do as a YouTube influencer? And how many followers you have? She had 2 million followers 12 years back. 2 million means 20 lakhs. And do you know how much she was earning? She just posts one video every week on Friday, okay, in YouTube about fashion. Can I make a guess how much she was earning? 12 years back. 2 lakhs a month. Okay? All I am trying to say is, we are all using Instagram from a different point of view. You can use Instagram from a different point of view where you can brand yourself, where you can take yourself to the market, be a brand yourself to promote other brands. Do you know how much Virat Kohli charges for a tweet? Take a guess. Depending on brand, of course, at least 4 CR for one tweet. 4 CR is 2 generations of savings in our family, isn't it? Not just 1 generation. That's the power of a brand. Can you become a brand? Is it tough to become a brand? Tell me honestly. I also come from a very humble background. My dad worked in railways, my mom worked in a state bank. Okay, they have to work, both of them have to work to ensure that the family runs and we get good education. I come from Trichy, which is, the exposure levels are limited. Okay, so it's not tough. It's not going to be tough if you want to become a brand. It's in your hands. My parents would have never guided me. They never knew I took my own effort to reach that. It's in your hands again, I'm telling you, please. Okay, I'm telling this wholeheartedly, genuinely. Please make that effort to be there. Okay, and build your professional network. That's where network comes into picture. After 2 years, the kind of job opportunities that you will get it mostly from your network. Your network is your net worth. You may not realize this point now. The moment you join the corporate world, you will realize after 10 years of experience, I cannot find a job myself through Naukri or Indeed or any kind of a portal. I have to find it from my network. And over the last 4 years, I found all the opportunities wherever I work for, whatever extra work that I do, teaching, freelancing, everything has come from my network. And I personally recommend this, build your network. Okay? Wherever you go, there should always be somebody to help you out. You should also help out, generally, same way. Okay? And be connected to the market and industry. I already spoke about it. Every person who visits this campus, be connected to them. Okay? Don't treat them like, oh, just another lecture from the industry. Okay? Your faculties are making effort to bring people from outside so that you can get new perspectives, new dimensions of experience. Get connected to them, engage with them. I know some of the students from NSB who are continuously in touch with me, even after completing the college. Because I came here twice, they got connected to me on LinkedIn and they just had a regular chat with me. They met me twice also, beyond, away from the campus. I would love to stay connected with all of you. I would love to be in touch with all of you beyond the campus also. And wherever you need it, I am there. So, but please, you build your own network. That's important. And last but not least, do you think this is your last degree? Is this your last formal education? How many of you think that, okay, I am doing postgraduate, my life is settled now? Welcome to the reality. Till 15 years back, undergraduation was good enough, correct? Our parents would have done BCom, BSc. They thought it was okay, and that was okay for that world. Okay, our brothers, cousin brothers who are in 30s, they did engineering. It was okay for them. Now MBA looks okay for us, but that is not going to be enough for us. I did MBA in 2011. I again joined another college in 2019 to complete my postgraduate diploma in AI machine learning. Learning never stops. Learning should be formal, should be unstructured. Wherever you go, you have to learn. Learn from everyone, learn from every opportunity that you get. That's where your real learning happens. If you don't learn, you know Charles Darwin theory, right? You're not going to evolve. Evolution will stop. Okay, and that's not good for you as an individual. So please keep learning. That's very, very important. Okay, these are the major points I wanted to cover. This is my LinkedIn profile. We will stay in touch. Okay, that's the QR code for my LinkedIn profile. If you have the habit of QR code scanning, you can scan and we can stay in touch. But looking forward to be in touch with all of you. Meet you all again in the classrooms and help you out in your career journey. But next time when I meet you in the campus, I would like to ask you this question like, what is your career plan? Where do you want to see yourself? Will you have the clarity when we meet again? Yes? Teachers are saying yes, students are not saying. Good. I sincerely wish all of you get the clarity. I am here to help. We are all here to help you in this journey, the journey that starts today. All the best for your journey. MBA is a beautiful journey. Enjoy the journey. Okay, college life, you will never get it back. The college life that you get in 20s, you will never get it back. Okay, enjoy that. Celebrate the moments, no doubt about it, but not at the cost of a successful career. Please focus on your career also. All the best. Thank you again, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening our students with your words of wisdom. Now, I request our Honorable President, Dr. S.R. Sridharamurthy, to felicitate our guest with memento as a token of our gratitude.
Leaders instills in the people a hope for success and a belief in themselves. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their goals. Guided by this principle, I am honored to invite founder president of NSB, Dr. S.R. Sridharamurthy, the pillar of our institute and a visionary leader who always prioritizes students' goals. His commitment to nurturing students' success makes him an exemplary figure at our institute. I now request Sir to deliver the presidential address and administer the oath taking for the incoming batch 2024-26.
Respected Laxminarayanan ji and all NSBians. I think that one word NSBians defines all of us. We're all connected to NSB family, including Laxminarayanan sir, because he's also a member of the Board of Governors. This morning looks very happy. In fact, you all brought a lot of rain to Bangalore. And clouds wanted to express its happiness. And today we have the sun who is making all out efforts to peek through the clouds and then see all of you smiling. So thank you for bringing sunshine this morning. And a lot of greenery around. And then I think when we all assembled and I saw a lot of birds chirping, I could only hear them chirp rather than people talking. You know why? They are so very happy that the new members of the family have come. And they expect a lot from all of you. I think once we have the industry veteran Laxminarayanan sir and then Veda Martanda, Dr. Srinidhi Parthasarathy sir, who spoke from Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, I don't think there is anything for me to speak. It doesn't mean to say that I will not speak. But one important thing I want all of you to know is that I am not a public speaker. I am a teacher. Teachers normally teach from the heart. So to me, what I tell you, what you understand is not important. To me, how you feel being here is the only thing that matters. So therefore, I want feedback from all of you. If you are happy, you should clap. If you are sad, I should see tears in your eyes. If you are very, very happy, you should stand up and applaud. Feedback is very important because teaching does not happen without involving you, because you are very important. Now let me tell you one important thing. We have proved it to all the students here that time is the most important thing. Time and tide waits for none. Very good. Say it loudly. Time and tide waits for none. In that case, if they cannot wait, who should wait? We have to wait for the right time. That's why in a Hindi movie it says, "Apna time aayega, apna time aayega." You all have listened to that song, yes or no? No, I want a feedback, yes or no? Yes, sir. Otherwise I'll play that song now. Okay? Apna time aayega. So your time has come. What I am trying to tell you is, did you all notice that we all came 4 minutes early? We were all sitting on the stage waiting for that time to come. I think it happens only in NSB. Everything starts on time because time is the most precious thing. Most of the people come and tell me that I am going to invest 2 years here. You are not investing 2 years here, you are investing 2 years of your life. Prime time. It means a lot. Time is life and life is time. I think you all know about the story of Alexander, right? Alexander, when he was about to die, people asked him, how would you like to be, taken care at the end? He said, I'd like to have a doctor. I'd like to ensure that, people, spill money on the way, and doctors to really carry him. And people ask him, why spill money? Because no amount of money can actually give you a single minute of time. And no doctor can actually save your life when it is time for you to go. Even doctors cannot save you. So what it means to say time is the most precious thing. You're going to spend 2 years here and that time is very, very valuable. So that is an example of how starting everything on time. Even before I came, director sir was actually showing me in the mobile phone, you are starting on time and therefore you have to end on time. Okay, now your classes start at what time? Your classes start at 10 o'clock. It doesn't mean to say that you have to come at 10 o'clock. No, you have to come at 9:55. You have to come at 9:50. And 10 o'clock is the time class starts. It is not the time you come. I hope we made it very clear to you. Yes or no? Yes, are we all together? Yes, sir. Very good. Let me begin my speech with a very small story. This story occurred to me spontaneously, so I was actually directed to research. And then we found out something. This story is very interesting. It occurred to me right away, and therefore it is going to be even more interesting. I think we all know how Siddhartha became Buddha, right? We all know that story, yes or no? Yes. Feedback? Yes? Yes. Siddhartha, in the middle of the night, decided to actually embark on a spiritual journey. And he left behind everything. He left behind wealth, he left behind family, and then he simply embarked on the spiritual journey. No doubt, Siddhartha went, and then after meditation, and he became Buddha. He had an enlightenment. But then in the family, there is a wife. There is also a child. The name of the wife is Yashodhara. We searched it now. Yashodhara. And name of the child is Rahula. You can also call it Rahul. It looks very modern. But then don't confuse it, okay? There are many Rahuls. Now what happens is, when Yashodhara woke up and realized the so-called husband Siddhartha left without even telling her, she was heartbroken. She really felt sad. At least he should have told me that he is leaving me, or he is going on a spiritual journey. I would have actually encouraged him to do that. But then the fact that he ignored me, he left me just like that and went, I am hurt. Absolutely, it happens to you, yes or no? Yes, it happens to all of us. Then what happens? Sometime the father of Buddha, what is his name? Shuddhodana, send a word to Buddha saying that at least come back to kingdom. We will not force you to come back to the family, but then we want you to come back to our kingdom and then meet the people here. Buddha somehow hesitatingly agrees, saying that okay, I'll come back. He comes back and then he stays in a dormitory. Dharmashala. Okay, dormitory is a modern word. He stays in a dharmashala, and then next day morning he wakes up in his own kingdom and then goes for Bhikshatan. Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. He goes for Bhikshatan. And then along the way he also decides to visit his own house where his wife stayed, Yashodhara. Yashodhara is waiting for Buddha to come. Buddha went, looked at his wife, Yashodhara, and then did not make any remark. As usual, Buddha is Buddha. Buddha is Buddha, right? Yes or no? Yes. And then, with the beginning bow, he said, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, in front of his wife. Now you look at the time sense. Yashodhara grabbed both the hands of the tender hands of her son, Rahula, and then took those hands to leave them in the hands of Bhagavan Buddha, and then said, Dehi me, I have given you. What did she give? The tender hands of Rahula. What do you think Buddha will do now? Buddha was shaken up. He looked at the child and he said, you will be my disciple from today. In fact, the son Rahula became the disciple. What I am trying to tell you now is that why that very story came to my mind this morning is, actually what parents have done today is, you are actually leaving the tender hands of your children in the hands of these elite faculty members. That's what I was trying to tell you. Let me tell you, the day all these people are born, the people today who are joining NSB, from the day they are born, I think parents have lost their sleep, I'm telling you. The reason is when you are born as a child, you will wake up in the midnight and you will start screaming, shouting, you will start playing, and then they have to be with you to take care of you all through the night. Yes or no? And when you start going to the school, they have to wake up very early in the morning and ensure that the food is ready, you are given bath, uniform is put, and then you are taken to a school. And then mother can actually take a deep breath. Only she comes back home. So they were up very early in the morning. Yes or no? Then you came to graduation, you picked up a habit of actually reading late into the night. Competition, IIT, CAT, that, this and everything, NSB. You need to get into good business schools. So therefore you started reading late into night, and it became a habit for your mother to make a late night tea and then to ensure that you are continuing your studies. Therefore they lost the sleep in the night as well. Do you agree with me, yes or no? But this is what now I am trying to tell you. I think you have lost a lot of sleep. Now you've actually put the tender hands of your children with these amazing people, and now you don't worry, you go home, sleep very well, knowing that NSB is away. NSB is away. We are actually taking care of your children. So that is something that I wanted to tell you. And let me tell you, recently one very interesting thing happened in Karnataka. All of a sudden one farmer became absolutely popular. One farmer became absolutely popular. Anyone knows about it? Someone said yes. The farmer who had a barren land, it was not actually tilled for centuries because there was one hard rock sitting in the middle of that small piece of land. This farmer did not know what to do. And then generation after generation, in one generation, that means to say about 15-20 years ago, one person became restless. His name is Srinivas. He said, this damn rock is actually sitting in my farmland. I'm not able to do anything. It is in the middle of the farm, therefore I have to get rid of it. He actually brought bulldozers, earth movers and everything with a lot of difficulty. He pushed the stone to the one side of the land and started tilling the land, only to realize that rock, that stone was something extraordinary. Something extraordinary was about to happen. You know what was that? Anyone can relate? It is a place called Gauda Gajjalanagere near Mysore. And some people went there and saw that particular rock. They said, this is not an ordinary rock. This is a Krishna Shila. Krishna Shila. And rocks like that are absolutely rare. The moment Ayodhya committee came to know about that particular rock, they decided to actually take the entire rock with lot of care and devotion. It went to Ayodhya. And then the truth is, another Shilpi, Arun, from Mysore, went and saw it. And he said, this is the rock in which I am going to create Ramlala. What I am trying to say that for centuries, no one knew that Ramlala actually existed in that particular stone. What I am actually trying to emphasize is the fact that many of you really do not know the potential of the people who are sitting here. You can become anything. You can become anything. You have the potential to become anything. Don't think that we have actually brought the students from across India. We have brought those Krishna Shilas to NSB after a lot of search. More than 10,000 counseling sessions, more than 5,000 interviews in order to get you here. Today, my dear friends, let me read out the list. We have students all the way from Andaman and Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Delhi, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Orissa, Pondicherry, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. Look at the diversity of people. We have students who have been taken from BA, Architecture, BCom, BE, BCA, B Pharma, BSc, Agriculture, BTech, BBA, BAF, LLB, BTA, vocational sciences, M.Tech, MBS. This diversity is absolutely important. And we have the great diversity. Great diversity not only in terms of geography and culture, diversity is not only in terms of your bachelor degrees, geography, and also let me also tell you the gender parity. Absolutely, I'll tell you IITs, IIMs are struggling to have right kind of female in their classes. IIMs, IITs do tell me that we find it absolutely difficult to even have 20% of our students who are females at National School of Business, at undergraduate level, at postgraduate level. The number of girls and their percentage is 43%. 43% of our students. What an absolute effort by the admissions department and NSB. I think all the students who are here from various parts of India to illuminate NSB, to illuminate your careers, must give them a standing ovation. Thank you very much. I think in NSB normally the energy levels are very, very high. Right? Can we really give them a very big applause? Very big applause. All right. Thank you very much. Now may I request Yusuf to please play the video of the students and then diversity, their perspectives. We have made a small clip to actually showcase it to you. I think you might have seen these hard-working students of NSB going all around the place. They are the members of the social media club. They have actually prepared a small video for all of you to see. I'm sure you will enjoy.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NSB, and today is the day 2 of registration process. Since yesterday we saw a lot of diverse students. Today, let us find out where they are from. I'm from Madhya Pradesh.
I'm from Tamil Nadu.
From Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I'm from Coimbatore. I'm from Chennai.
I'm from West Bengal.
I'm from Mumbai.
I'm from Goa.
I'm from Telangana.
I'm from Bangalore.
I'm from Vikarabad, Telangana.
I'm from Pune, Maharashtra. I'm from Karnataka.
I'm from Oslo. I'm from Maharashtra. I'm from Oslo. I'm from Kerala.
I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
I'm from Gurugram.
I'm from Telangana. I'm from Odisha. I'm from Delhi.
I'm from Mumbai, Maharashtra.
I'm from Bangalore.
This is day 3 of reporting, and we have seen cultural diversity yesterday. So today, let's see what students think about this college.
What are your expectations from your basically?
Industry visits and the tours. Will I expect to make good friends and actually make a pathway for my career?
What do you think about this college?
చూడాలంటే కొంచెం నర్వస్గా ఉంది ఫస్ట్ డే ఆఫ్ కాలేజ్ కదా సో చూడాలి అక్కడి నుంచే మేము ఇంత దూరం వచ్చామండి సో అంతా బాగుంది అనుకుంటున్నాం ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది సజెస్ట్ చేశారు బాగుంది అని చెప్పేసి అందుకని చదవచ్చు
ನೀವು ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ?
I just wanted to pursue some more knowledge and pursue my interests and get the knowledge and try to get a good package. That is what I'm looking for. And of course, I'm also interested in management fairs, participating in them. So
You know anything about how MIT is working and what you're expecting from it?
Yeah, like I know basic things about the program, like it is immersion program in countries, and I'm expecting to be like it helpful to be in future in also the internships.
And any expectations about the college?
Yeah, I'm expecting it to give me a quite good placement. For that, I will also be striving hard.
Why NSB is different from other universities is that I came to know not only NSB is giving textbook knowledge, but also working knowledge and global prospectors and various platforms like business knowledge like that. So we thought the compared with other universities, NSB is the best for placements even. So I thought make it to join in the NSB Institute.
तुमच्या अपेक्षा काय आहेत या MBA प्रोग्राममधनं काय अपेक्षा आहेत तुमच्या मुलीसाठी काय त्याची प्रगती होईल कसं वाटतं तुम्हाला?
नाही ती तशी शिकण्यात हुशारच आहे आणि आम्हाला तिच्यावर विश्वास आहे आणि कॉलेजवरती पण विश्वास आहे की तिला सांभाळून घेणार.
What are your expectations from this college?
I just want a good job with high pay scale.
What are your expectations from this BBA program?
Expect a better placement from this college also. And I also searched the faculties are also good, so I think I will get a better support from this college.
And about this college?
Actually, it was through LinkedIn, and then I was searching through the website of this college.
NSB can fulfill her expectations.
I think so. I hope so. I have a faith in this college. So already we had interaction with the faculties, so we were satisfied. And mostly she is satisfied with the college. That's the main thing.
The campus looks.
It's really amazing.
Have you taken on the campus?
I have also attended a few classes. The way they've arranged it is really great. So coming from a preschool background, this is really well built.
So I found about this college through Instagram, so that's how I came.
So are you excited to come along with this college?
Definitely.
Of this campus, how do you think how this campus looks?
The campus is really beautiful, and I just can't wait to start my classes here.
How did you find out about our college?
So I got a few advertisements on Instagram. Honestly, I fell in love with the campus when I first saw it because of its unique shape.
So awesome. Actually, I've never been in such campus. Actually, in Bangalore, I guess. I think this is the best time.
Campus बघून कसं वाटतंय तुम्हाला? कसं दिसतंय campus?
खूप सुंदर आहे.
Content attracts my ear through on Google and all. And also I had a discovery for good record placement.
Take a look at this campus. What do you think? How this campus looks?
Beautiful.
It's very good. I'm feeling very excited to start my journey.
One word, it's beautiful.
Good morning, everyone. It's day 4 of another function at NSB. Let's hear from our faculties and admissions and what they have to say.
What are the teaching techniques that you guys are using for NSB? Like we definitely depend greatly upon case study analysis because that gives a lot of creative thinking abilities to the students.
How do you plan to support the students in achieving their career goals?
We have in-house robust placement services.
How do you plan to incorporate real-world business program? We have various collaboration with the industries. So we go ahead with the memorandum of understanding with the industries. We're doing the live projects. We're doing some trainings. They do internship at the industries. In addition to that, we make them industry ready. We also give them practical exposures. Okay, so for example, the marketing papers, it is not only about the concepts. We teach them how they can apply those concepts in the real world.
Question for you today is, can you mention few of these innovative techniques which is used in NSB's teaching?
NSB is actually known for innovative teachings. But one thing that is special about NSB is that we follow this workshop-based teaching and learning.
What are the clubs associated with NSB?
Currently, we have sports club, adventure club, cultural club, literary club, and social responsibility club, CSR club. So all these things we have, and we welcome all the students who volunteered for all this club.
What an outstanding job. Big round of applause to those people who have created it. And the students of NSB. Let me tell you, last year we had a MIP course called a short movie making. And you know what? Looking at the short movies our students made, one director came forward to shoot the entire movie in NSB. In fact, that movie is running now in theaters called Backbenchers. The whole movie was shot in NSB. And they were so impressed, they said, can you act as a principal? I have also acted as a... Actually he was saying, there is no need for you to act, you be normal. Anyway, you are like a principal, and that's what, it's a great moment. Pradeepaha sarva vidyanam upayaha sarva dharmanam. Everything that we learn should lead to enlightenment, and enlightenment must actually lead to solutions for the world. And that is the role of MBAs. Let me tell you one important thing. MBA is not like any other ordinary course. Because while ordinary courses address the knowledge base and then it will try to understand the problem, MBA is a course that will actually help you solve the problem. There is a lot of difference between understanding the problem and solving the problem. So that means that the whole world is going to look at you solving the problem. You cannot actually solve any problem at the place where it is created. If at all, if you have to solve the problem, you have to go above that particular problem and then see the problem from your own perspective and then bring out a solution. Today, if Laxminarayanan sir or any other people are going to hire you from the companies, they are hiring you not to work but to solve their problem. They may have the problem in their manufacturing process, they may have the problem in their marketing, they may have the problem in their product, they may have problem in service, whatever it is. Eventually it is for you to really understand and solve the problem. So that means to say you are a solution finder. And that is what is going to actually keep you above rest of the crowd to say that you can actually manage them. That competency doesn't come to you just like that. This competency is something that has to come to you through rigorous training. You need a different approach to life. The approach to life itself should be very different. You cannot approach the life as a common person approaches. Then you will no way become a manager. You need to have your own perspective, and therefore do not treat MBA as the logical extension of anything that you would have done in this paper. Please do not treat it as a logical extension. It is all empowering, omnipotent program that can actually change the way you live and think. It can actually change the way you can contribute. This is an all-empowering course, not only for you. You can actually change the destination of your family and the company and public at large. That is what is the expectation. So obviously, if you are sitting here to achieve smaller dreams, this is not the place for you. Have big dreams. Have a lot of faith in your capabilities. If anyone has told you at some point in time that you are only so much, you are very average, please understand, all of them have lied. Your potential is so great that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. The only thing NSB would do is fuel you, give you that spirit, ensure that you have adequate power to achieve it. NSB has been a very powerful launch pad, let me tell you this. And the students of NSB have been launched like rockets from here, and these students are currently working in 36 different countries. NSB holds a record in its internationalization intent. Let me tell you, my dear friends, as we are sitting and talking right now, the visas are being processed for 60 students to go to 3-country trail. They are going for 3 weeks to Singapore, they are going to Malaysia, they are also going to Indonesia for 3 weeks. They are going to do a course in advanced management practice from IUKL, Malaysia. And we have 16 visas that are being processed for MSc program in Global Business Management in Excelia Business School, which is a Triple Crown institution which is in France. We have 4 visas being processed for exchange program in France, 2 visas being processed for exchange program in Middle East, that is Ajman University. And there are also quite a few students who are going to Spain. What I am trying to tell you is, things actually happen as we sit and talk. NSB has never stopped growing. Let me also tell you, NSB may be a very small institution, but it has a very, very, very high aspirations. I think the aspiration for future is very simple. IIM Ahmedabad, ISB Hyderabad, NSB Bangalore. That's very simple. Having said that, there are quite a few interesting things that we have accomplished that even big schools have not accomplished. When I am saying this, I am very extremely delighted to tell you about the new relationship which is actually happening with Russia. Moscow State University is one of the oldest universities in Russia, founded in 1750. Even my father was not born then. My grandfather was not born. And that particular university has 4 Nobel laureates. And they said, we have received an information from the Russian Education Ministry saying that NSB is a very decent institution and then you must sign up a cooperative agreement with them. And it came as a big surprise when they said, during September, we are going to organize a grand MOU signing ceremony. Will you have time to come? So that is going to happen in September. I think post-September, quite a few of our students can actually go to Russia and then study in that great Moscow State University. So what I'm trying to tell you is that NSB is accomplishing quite a few things which is not even accomplished by big league schools. So therefore, where you are really do not define you or your journey. Where you look at, that is what is going to define your journey. Where you are doesn't matter. Start wherever you are. Start with whatever you have. Do what you can. You are going to reach the destination that you would like to reach. And that is the mighty goal. That is the mighty aspiration of NSB. All those students who have joined NSB will have to get in touch with the reality. We all have to work together to make this happen. Make this a great place. Thousands and thousands of future students in the future will have to beeline in front of NSB to seek admission here. When you go and put your resume in front of the corporates, when they look at the name NSB, they must say, wow, are you from NSB? Together, you and us, we have the great responsibility of growing this institution to the next place. Take rest for a few days, because we know that you would have lost sleep as well. You need sleep. But then let me tell you, there is a small experiment that was done on frogs. A frog that was actually put into 45-degree temperature, all of a sudden, it collapsed. But then what scientists did in another experiment was they put the frog in the cold water and slowly started heating it up. Even at 45 degrees, the frog was actually kicking and alive. So therefore at NSB, we have a philosophy, we are going to start slow, but then please understand, we are going to increase the intensity of the burner. At some point in time, you will feel heat everywhere. And that is necessary. It is not because you are trying to grow. It is because you are trying to grow your family, trying to grow companies, you are trying to grow our country. So that is very, very important. With this, in order to survive in NSB, I think you need to have 5 important qualities. Saying this, and I am going to administer you a oath of admission. Bhakod Dhyanaha, Kakachestaha, Shwananidraha, Tataivacha, Alpahari, Grihatyagi, Vidyarthi, Panchalakshanaha. 5 attributes. First important thing is Kakachestaha, perseverance of a crow. I think you all know about that story, right? The crow goes and then it will see a water at the bottom and then it will start adding pebbles till the time water comes up. So once the water comes up, crow drinks the water and it will fly. That means to say you need to have that perseverance. What I am trying to tell you is that at NSB, my dear friends, please understand this. We will not stop when we are tired. We will stop only when we are done. Anything for that matter. At NSB, we will not stop when we are tired. We will stop only when you are done. Let us say, for example, you are reading an article, 15 pages, you are getting tired. Can you sleep? No, you cannot sleep because that article is not done yet. Sleep only when you are done. That is the policy of NSB. Perseverance. Second important thing, Bhakod Dhyanaha, concentration. Today, I think this social media has destroyed, I think the biggest enemy is the distraction. The wisest thing that you will have to do is find a focus into what you are doing. Shraddhahi paramagatihi. Unless you are able to focus, you will not be able to achieve much. I think you all know about it, As students, we used to play this concave convex lens thing, we used to have that lens and then put it on the friends, concentrate the energy and burn thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank God, sun is not concentrating all his rays, and if you were to concentrate all his rays, Earth would have been turned into ashes by now. So that means to say you can achieve anything with focus. That's what Bruce Lee said. I am not actually worried about a person who practices 10,000 kicks. I am actually worried about a person who practices one kick 10,000 kicks. That's what it is, my dear friends. Concentration and focus is extremely important. And third important thing, Shwana Nidraha. I think we must all remember what Abdul Kalam once said. Do you all know Abdul Kalam said? Dream is not what you see when you are sleeping. Dream is something that will not let you sleep. If you have a dream, that dream should not let you sleep. That should actually keep you awake all the time. It should be boiling in your subconscious mind. I think you all know about conscious mind sleeps, but then subconscious mind doesn't sleep. You have to understand the treasure of the subconscious mind, the power of the subconscious mind. We are going to teach you all that. First important thing, we have to remove the mental blocks. We may have to remove the self-limiting beliefs that you may have within yourself, saying that I cannot do that, I cannot read more than for 1 hour. All that will not hold any value in NSB. If man has done, man can do. If man can do, you can do more. Don't come here with lot of regrets of life, lot of guilt feeling. Regret comes, when you had an opportunity, you did not do anything. Oh my God, I missed it. Don't worry about it. Don't come here with guilt saying that I did a mistake. No. Now you will not do a mistake. You know why? Now you are an evolved person. From yesterday to today, there is a lot of difference. Now today you are an evolved person. If you were in the same situation that you were yesterday, possibly you would not have done a mistake. We should not bring all these dangerous emotions to this particular classroom. Here, you have to travel light, travel very light, travel comfortably, excuse yourself for everything that happened, but then ensure that you stay future focused. Where we go depends on where we look at, not where we stand. Even 1,000 miles journey must begin with a single step. When we are doing this, when we are designed to travel very long, we have to travel light. What I am trying to tell you, my dear friends, the weight of this particular glass does not depend on the weight per se, but then it depends on how long I am going to actually hold it. Drop the weight, drop the fear, grab the faith. And that is the philosophy of NSB. With this, I am truly excited to be with all of you and then be part of your journey, not only for next 2 years, but also for many decades to come. Let us work together. Let us make this a great place to learn. Let us all get into great careers. Let us have great life. Let us be happy. And let us ensure that we create a world in which we all would like to live happy. Let us leave a legacy. Thank you very much. With this, I request all the students of MBA, PGDM, BBA program to please stand. So we will do one rehearsal, because at the time of taking oath, we should not do mistakes. So what I will do is, when I am going to say I, and I must be followed by your name. Okay, let us say, for example, I'll show it to you once. I, Sridharamurthy, solemnly pledge that I am going to administer the oath. After I, you have to say your name. Is that okay with all of you? Okay. With the consent of the faculty panel, and as the chairman of the board of governors of NSB Academy, NSB World Business School, I have the privilege of admitting all of you to NSB. With this, I take this opportunity to administer votes, and all of you are going to repeat after me. I, your names, solemnly pledge to uphold the highest standards of academic integrity and scholarly conduct. I promise to seek truth and knowledge with honesty and rigor, and acknowledge the contribution of others. I promise to treat my co-learners, faculty and staff with respect, valuing diverse perspectives. fostering an inclusive environment. I promise to conduct my academic work ethically and responsibly, recognizing the broader impact of my actions. I promise to contribute to the collaborative spirit of the academic community by seeking guidance, sharing knowledge, supporting my fellow students, and engaging with local communities. I accept the responsibilities that come with this oath. I commit to uphold these values throughout my academic journey at NSB. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational words. We are confident that our new batch will embrace your vision and uphold the principles of NSB Academy. A big round of applause to our President, sir.
I now request Dr. Rajni Gupta, Program Head, MBA, NSB Academy, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to all of you. As we come to the end of this inaugural ceremony for the new cohort 2024, it is my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to this event to make it as a resounding success. First and foremost, we are extremely grateful to Mr. Laxminarayanan sir, Global Head of Automation and Transformation at Cyient, for taking the time out of his busy schedule to be with us today. Your address was truly inspiring and has given our students a glimpse of the exciting opportunities and challenges in the business world. Thank you, sir. We are also deeply appreciative to Dr. S.R. Sridharamurthy, sir, President of NSB Academy, for his presidential address. Sir, your visionary leadership and unwavering dedication continue to motivate and guide us all. Your insightful words have set a positive and encouraging tone for all the new students as they embark on their academic journey. Thank you, sir. A sincere thanks to Dr. Srinidhi K. Parthasarathi, sir, Director of NSB Academy. Your address highlighted the vision and goal of our institution and provided invaluable guidance to our new students and their families. Your commitment to excellence and passion for education are truly commendable and inspire us to strive for the greatness. Thank you, sir. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Dr. A.V. Rao, sir, Dean of Administration at NSB Academy, for all his support throughout the event. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to Ms. Maheshwari and Ms. Lata from the Admission Department, along with their dedicated team, for their incredible efforts in ensuring a seamless and welcoming admission process for our new students. Thank you. We are grateful to Ms. Shalini Nayak, Deputy Director IQAC, and all the faculty members for their presence and support. Your involvement and encouragement are crucial for the success of our programs and initiatives. Thank you all. Our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Vedamoli and his team. Sir, your efforts behind the scenes ensures that everything runs smoothly and efficiently, that creates an environment conducive to learning and growth. Thank you, sir. A big thanks to Accounts Department, Corporate Relations Department, Logistics Departments, and all our student volunteers of Cohort 2023 for their unwavering support. Your contributions are vital for the smooth operation of the institution. Thank you. A special note of thanks to the parents of new students. Your support and trust in NSB Academy are greatly valued. We assure that we will do our utmost to nurture and develop your children into capable and responsible professionals. Thank you all. Finally, the new cohort 2024. Welcome to NSB Academy. We are excited to embark on this journey with you and look forward to your growth and achievement over the coming years. Welcome and thank you all. Thank you once again for making this event memorable. We wish you all a very wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let us all rise to the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all. We request all the parents to remain seated for a time of interaction with the college leadership. And you can also take 10 minutes break. And students are requested to assemble at the academic block. The MBA students near the counseling room, which is towards the left of the main entrance. And the BBA students are supposed to assemble at SB1 from reception towards your right, and PGDM students to be assembled at SB2 from reception towards your right. Thank you all.